Hello friend, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Solution. In the last two video, I covered how we are going to connect the MongoDB using the Python, how we are going to create the database, how we are going to create the collection, how we are going to insert the data in MongoDB using Python, how we are going to find the data, and how we are going to write the queries. Okay, in this video, I'm trying to cover how we are going to sort the data, how we are going to delete the data, how we are going to drop the collection. And if it will get time, then I will show you how we are going to update the data, how you are going to limit the data also. Okay, let's start with the MongoDB using Python. Okay, before that, what we are going to do, we are going to perform the same operation, import pymongo. After that, we are going to create the client, my client equal to pymongo dot mongo client, and we are going to pass the MongoDB and localhost colon 27017 backslash. Okay, after the creating the client, what we are going to do, we are going to use database mydb equal to my client, and we are going to pass the database, or the database name is customer db. Okay, after that, what we are going to do, we are going to use the table mytbl equal to mydb, or the customers, or the table name customers. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to sort the data. Okay, how we are going to sort the data, sort the data. Okay, if you see it, we have the data also here, right? Now we are going to sort the data. For that, what we are going to do, we are going to equal to my column dot find dot sort, and then you are going to use column name. Okay, my column, just say my table. Okay, now after that, we are going to print the data for x in my doc and print x. Okay, now I'm going to run this query. Now I'm going to run this code. Let's run and see what will be the output. Okay, now we are going to use the data based on name. Okay, then you see J is coming, now after that P, after that S, and after that small j. Okay, right? J, P, S, and small j. The region why is coming last, the region is the ASCII value, right? The J, capital J, the A to Z, right? The capital A is ASCII value 65 and small a is ASCII value 97, right? That's why based on the ASCII value is sorting, right? J is coming first, J is coming, then again P, then S, then after that small j. Okay, now this is clear. Use the value -1 as a second parameter to sort the descending order. Okay, this is basically we are using ascending order sorting, ascending order. Okay, now if you are going to pass the -1 here, then we will going to sort the name based on descending order. Okay, use -1, then you will see J will come first. Okay, let's run and see. Right, you see, right? Small j is coming first, and then Smith, then Peter, and John, then address. Okay, if you are going to use +1, if you are going to remove -1, then it will the same output. If you are not using also 1, this is the option parameter. If you are going to use descending order or ascending order, if you are going to use descending order, then you have to pass -1. If you are going to use ascending order, then you don't have to pass anything. Either if you want to pass, then you have to pass 1. Okay, let's run and see. We'll get the same output. Add J, P, S, after that small j, right? If you're going to remove this, then you see it, the same output will get. right? J, J, P, S and small j, right? This is clear now. Now I'm going to show how we are going to delete the data. First this one. Now we are going to show delete the data. To delete one document, we have to use delete underscore one method. Okay, if we are going to delete the data on document, if you are going to use one document, then we have to use delete underscore one method. Delete the one document, then we have to use delete underscore one method. Okay, the first parameter of the delete underscore one method is a query object defining which document you want to delete. If the query finds more than one document, then only the first occurrence it will delete. Okay, let's see it. My query equal to, we are going to delete based on address, and we want to delete which one? Okay, let's delete value 78. I'm going to copy this and paste it there. Copy and paste. Okay, then after that I'm going to use my table dot delete one, then I'm going to pass my query. Okay, now if you are going to delete, what will happen? This value is going to delete it. Okay, let's run and see. I am going to print how many data into the customers table. Now I am going to loop all the data using the for loop. For x in my table dot find, and then we are going to print x. Okay, then what will happen? We will get only 4 records instead of 5. Let's run and see. Right, we have John, Peter, John and Smith, and you will see the final, the name will have the small j, that is going to delete it from that. Right, that is clear now. Now I am going to show how we are going to delete more than one documents using the delete underscore many method. Now I am going to remove till here, and now we are going to show delete more than one document. Okay, using the delete underscore many method. Delete underscore many method. Okay, for that what we are going to do, the first parameter of the delete underscore many method is a query object defining which documents you want to delete. Okay, for that we are going to use regular expression. Okay, my query equal to address, okay, column, regular expression, double quote, $IGEX, and we are going to use anyone that start with M. Okay, small. If you are going to use, okay, let's start with capital H. Then this data first and third is going to delete it. Okay, then going to use in double quote capital H. Okay, and then x equal to my table dot delete many, passing the my query. Okay, and print x dot deleted count. Okay, that is going to show how many records that is going to delete from them. Okay, and documents deleted. Okay, now I'm going to run. What will happen? 2 records is going to delete this highest highway 370 and highway 371. Okay, let's run and see. Guys, 2 documents is deleted. Now if you are going to comment this one, and if you are going to print, it will print 2 records only instead of 4, because 2 records is going to delete it. For that, what we are going to do, we are going to loop it for x in my table dot find and print x. Okay, then it will print two records. Okay, let's run and see. Right, low is still 363 or mounted 1660. If you are going to see the data, right, then this highway and this highway is going to delete it, and before this we deleted this Julie, right, then only second and fourth is there, right, this lowest state 363 and mounted 1660. Okay, this is clear now how we are going to delete one record, how we are going to delete many documents. Now I am going to show how you are going to delete all the document in collection just passing an empty query using the object to the delete underscore many method. Now what we are going to do, we are going to remove everything from here, and now the third thing, we are going to show delete all documents in a collection. Okay, now we have two records, right, that is also going to delete it. For that, x equal to my table dot delete many, and after that we are going to pass the empty query object. Okay, after that print x dot delete count, how many data that is going to delete, space documents deleted. Okay, and what will happen, the table is going to empty, and two record what we are going to see it here, that is going to delete it also. Okay, let's run and see. Okay, two documents deleted. Now if you are going to print here using for loop for x in my table dot find, and after that if you are going to print x, then what will happen, nothing is going to print because we deleted all the records from the table. I am going to comment this one and this one. Okay, let's run and see. Nothing is going to print because no data is there, right? That is clear now. Now I am going to show how we are going to drop the collection. You can delete the table or collection as it is called in MongoDB by using the drop method. Delete the collection means delete the table in the SQL. Okay, now we are going to remove all of them. How we are going to drop the collections in MongoDB. Okay, for that what we are going to use, delete the collection with delete the tables or collection, you can say in MongoDB by using the drop method. Drop method, we are going to delete the tables. Okay, for that we are going to one statement that we are going to drop the table, my table dot drop. Okay, then what will happen is going to drop the table. Okay, let's see. Okay, the table is dropped. Okay, now I'm going to how you're going to Python Mongo update. Now I'm going to how you're going to update the data in the collections in MongoDB. Okay, for that update the collection, you can update our records or document that is called in MongoDB by using the update underscore one method. Using the update underscore one method, you can update the records. Okay, the first parameter of the update underscore one method is a query object defining which documents you want to update. Okay, if the query finds more than one record, then only the first document is going to update. That is notable. What is a notable? If the query finds only one record, more than one record, okay, then only the first occurrence is going to update. Okay, and in the second parameter, in the object defining the new values of the documents. Okay, now what we are going to do, we don't have any data, right? First, before going to update, what we are going to do, we are going to add the data into a table because we deleted that even the table also, right? Table means in the collection. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to insert the data into the tables. Okay, for that I am going to use JSON, and for that let's start with my dictionary equal to curly braces. I'm going to copy this one tail end. I'm going to paste it here. Okay, now I'm going to use name John double quote address 370. Okay, and what is the second value? Copy. I'm going to use the collections. I'm going to use multiple records in one time. You can see in the previous video also how we are going to insert the multiple record. Name Peter and address Low Street 3663. Okay. Curly braces here. Here also I'm going to add more records. Name. I'm going to copy this one. Name John Shino and John Shino 1228. One more records. Elena. This is Elena 12289. Okay, we created one list. This you can say my list, and I am going to append the data into the customers table. Okay, now what I am going to do, insert many x equal to my db my table dot insert many and going to pass my list. Okay, let's run and see. It's going to insert many records at one time. You can print also x dot insert id. Okay, let's run and see. Okay, inserted multiple record 1 2 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, now what we are going to do, I'm going to comment this one. Okay, let's remove this, and now if you're going to print for x in my table dot find and print x, then it will print 4 records. Okay, let's run and see. Okay, John, Peter, John Cena, Elena. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to update the records into the table. For that, what we are going to do, let's start with address value equal to 345. Okay, now remove this one. My query equal to address, going to update the value 345. Okay, and now new values I'm going to set it. Okay, new values, this is, you can take copy anyone, highway 370 and paste it. This is the existing value, and new values I'm going to set it. Okay, dollar set colon address and this one new value Canon. Okay, 1 2 3. Right, now I'm going to update the value. My table dot update 1 and passing the my query, that is old value, passing the new values. That with this you can my query instead of the, you can use old values. That will look good. Old values and new values. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, what will happen? The highway 370 with the name John, that is going to change with Canon 123. Okay, how we are going to now, after that, for x in my table dot find and print x. Okay, let's run and see. Right, now the John value now is going to convert with, update with Canon 123. Okay, This is very important, and I think so it's pretty much clear also, right? Now I'm going to show how we are going to update many records at one shot. Okay, for that let's remove first this one. Okay, and how we are going to update many records using the update many methods. Update underscore many method, you can update the multiple records. Okay, for that my query, you can write old values. Okay, with the address. Okay, any value. Okay, John. Okay, I will, instead of address, what I am going to do, I am going to use name, because name, that we are going to use regular expression, and John is start with J, that is going to update this first and third values. Okay, name, and after that regular expression to the dollar regular expression. Okay, and using with all the values, all the name start with J, cap J. Okay, this one is going to name to remove. Now new values is equal to set dollar set colon curly braces name equal to Michael. I'm going to use Michael. Okay, then John and John Cino first and third value is going to update with Michael. Okay, now I'm going to x equal to my table dot update many, passing with old values, comma new values, and then after that we are going to use for x in my table dot find colon print x. Okay, and what will happen, this John and John Cino is going to change with Michael. Okay, and how many values are going to convert, you can use also print x dot modify count. Okay, how many data is going to update it, the documents update Okay, let's run and see. Right, two documents is going to update, which one, first one and third one. This is Michael and this is also Michael. Okay, this is clear now. Okay, now I am going to show the last one, how we are going to limit the data. Okay, limit the data means if you want to limit only 10 records, 20 records, 50 records, then how we are going to use the limit method in MongoDB. Let's remove all of them. Okay, and how we are going to limit the data. To limit the data, we are going to use limit method. Okay, limit method for limit the data. Okay, to limit the results in MongoDB, we are going to use limit method, and limit methods take only one parameter, a number define how many documents you want to return it. Okay, for that my result equal to my table dot find dot limit, and how many records you want to 5 records, then 5 records you are going to know. For x my result and print x, then how many records it will print, it will print 4 records only, right, because we have only 4 records, right. Let's run and see. Right, we have only 4 records. Now I am going to give to 2, then what will happen, it will print only 2 records. Okay, let's run and see. Right, Michael and printer. For that we are going to limit the data. Okay, for today that's it.